There are many who strive, but few endure. There are many who struggle, but few prevail. And of those who remain, there is only one who can truly be called a hero.
Welcome to Receding Horizons. Our horizons are receding. Our people are not believing, and indeed, they're not fucking succeeding. Today, I want to talk about abortion. And abortion links to ALS, or what is called the water or ice bucket ritual. Now, think about abortion for a bit and realize that when a woman has an abortion, she basically sacrifices that child for whatever situation that she's dealing with, whether it's an inconvenient relationship, education, whatever it is, that you make that sacrifice, right? And when a lady makes the choice to abort a child, the child that she aborts is definitely a virgin. So right there you can have abortion as a ritual in which way you're having virgin sacrifice. And you give up that virgin sacrifice in relation to whatever situation you're dealing with. Now, the ice bucket ritual was ritual, what they say is an organized event in which they are raising funds for a condition called ALS, and what they're using is basically the funds are being used for stem cell research. Stem cells are acquired from aborted fetuses, and so you realize that the ice bucket ritual is a tribute to the virgins that have been sacrificed, either for the cause of the research or for whatever reason that woman may have taken that choice. Because as much as a man would incite a woman to do it, in the ideal situation, the woman has the choice to make whether to give up that child or not. These are the simple ways in which ritual magic and satanism is hidden in everyday situations. Okay? And you come and realize that it becomes very tricky at some point, because you have to take time to discern and find out and figure out exactly what's going on with the world if you want to understand the world of magic, the world of ritual magic. If you want to come across Moloch in the Bohemian Groove, the Baphomet in the industry, music industry, cooking industry, sport industry. If you look at the cars that we have, the cars that have names linked to specific gods, Lexus is a god, Mercedes, all those things. Toyota is really bad at this, because you even realize ISIS only uses Toyotas, which is very interesting. As much as we try to live this life in the best way we can, we come and realize that it becomes very hard for someone who is a Bible-believing Christian or believes in the existence of God. And if you believe in the existence of God, then you definitely have to accept the condition of judgment. And whether you believe it or not, the Lord does not have time to indulge you and your wishful thinking. At the end of the day, we are all going to one place. People, this is the time. This is the time when you see all these rituals being put out in public and people are engaging in this, you come and realize that we are ripe for the new world order. I was walking down at Timor, at the battery center, and I found that they have a biometric scan fingerprint scan for the workers. This new world order stuff is not in the realm of conspiracies anymore. I'm just watching the flight that went down, just near where Sun is. Is it where Sun is? Damn, just lost my trail of thought. But the plane that just went down, there's a movie called, or a TV series called Under the Dome, and they talk about basically the ideal situation of the flat earth that people have not really come to terms with, and they're not ready to accept. And the NASA deception, pretending they're in space when they're somewhere just far away from you. You come and realize that the rockets don't go to the moon. They shoot up in space and then they make a nosedive when they start going out of sight, far away from where people can spot it. Am I supposed to respect someone who says that they are going to be a scientist when I realize science is the creation and the methodology that the demon and the devil takes as his weapon against humanity? There's no technology that is out there that has not been weaponized against man. In fact, some of the technologies that are got out of weaponized technology. And we have the everyday application. Sun that is going to deal with the opening of portals by hitting together protons in search of the Higgs particle or God particle, which is claimed to have been found. And now in this very 2015 they have already turned it on, and this is linked to the flight that just went down. And I'm going to put that video up in a bit, but this is the day in the life of a truth seeker. You come across information that is very hard to reconcile, and you have to choose whether you are going to uphold man's intellect or you are going to see through man's workings and see the spiritual realm that controls all the things that occur. The reason I respect the Bible because of prophecy more than anything, that it has talked of what is happening to date. Exactly. Because the Most High says that I am not like humans and I will not indulge you with lies. What I tell you is going to happen. And judgment will come upon the dwellers of the earth. It's the Most High that's going to release the devil, going to give permission that the devil should roam the earth in the way that he does. It's the Most High that gave the devil permission. And when the devil offered the world to our Messiah, Yeshua, my higher power, the Christ, the individual who is known as Jesus, not the white guy, not the Antichrist, because Christ was not a white man. It becomes very tricky. I have come to a point whereby that I realize my talents are multiplying every day. I can do something new that I didn't do before or I couldn't do before, but something still holds me back from putting myself out in the public because I know what this world is and how it will change you, and I don't know if that's God's requirement or his plan for my path. So I can only operate, and I only operate when the spirit down deep within me gives me an okay to go. If I am told to stay, I will stay. And I can be looked at as a madman because I am not chasing the things of this world in the way everyone expects me to, expects everyone else to. I know judgment is coming, my friends. And hence, with that reality, I cannot operate in this world and put this in the back of my mind and imagine that it's just a story or it's all fake. I can't imagine that we as complex beings are here on this earth due to a process of evolution. And yet we are in this state that we are because of a process of devolution. We have devolved from what we were. And yet another race of people are evolving to our rulers, and yet they're devolving again. Their society is devolving at the same time as their masters continue to acquire more and more of this world as they seek global control and to usher in their Messiah, the fake Christ, the Antichrist, the devil who will himself be raised as an angel of light. People don't realize that Israel was initially a one person. The man who's called Jacob and his brother Esau, the man who fought with an angel, and his name was changed because he was true. He accepted that he is wrong. He is a liar, that he stole. And when he came to his knees and accepted, and the Lord opened his eyes, he asked for God's blessing. And he was given the name Israel. And Israel had 12 children who became the nation of Israel, taken in by the Egyptians. And the Most High did not deal with everyone. He just came for specific people. All this book we're reading is of a specific people, and it came down to one person, and it tells you how crazy this is because God keeps away from us intentionally. And he only seeks out specific people through which he will speak. And if those people don't understand and those people are not accepted, that's the problem of those who are receiving the message. The Most High has nothing to lose. We have everything to lose by the choices we make. People, 2015 is the year of illumination. 20150 is a placeholder. 21515 is like IS. 2IS is ISIS. ISIS. It begins. And the 7 years of tribulation are about to begin, if not yet already. I'm very interested to see Obama's third term. And the reason that I do not put local content in my videos is because we ape the prime societies. And Babylon at this moment, what we call America, is the prime society. And so we come and pick cultures, ideas, technology from these countries, China, Japan, Korea. Doesn't it make sense to then study this what we call prime society so that we can understand what is coming to us? Because by the time you study what is happening in our country, it's already too late. It's already being implemented. And that's what's happening to the Americans, that they are seeing these things as they're being implemented. And I don't want to be in the same position whereby I am beginning to make sense when it's too late. Huh? I cannot afford the time to not be vigilant. I am waiting for the Messiah to come, my Creator, our Creator. And I realize that I have been an unfaithful slave. I am the unworthy servant of the Most High, Ahaya Shahaya. And bless his name of his son, Yoshaya, my higher power. I am nothing without him. And he brought me to my knees to come and understand that, you know what? There's a force beyond you. And you need to use this force to operate within this world, because this world is not my home. I'm just passing through. So as much as I am doing all these things, I'm doing my music, I'm doing my art, I'm doing my tattoos, I know that I do not live a righteous life. I understand that the Bible is the most complex scientific book ever. The way you look at it and your eyes begin to open, you you come and realize you're looking at this book and it's laying out the fundamentals of this reality right in front of your eyes. And you need the Spirit to discern. I haven't even gotten to read the book in the way that it's meant to be read. And I don't think I fully have the understanding to read it in the way and understand in the way that it's meant to. And thank God, thank the Most High for the tribe of Judah, as his servants still live and still pave a way for those who still seek him. Because he says at the end of the day that I am like a shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me, and we will find each other. You don't worry about anything. If you don't find me, you are not meant to find me. You do not want to find me. Ignorance is no defense. When the Most High will ask you, how come you do not know the truth? When you're busy following Yahweh. When Yahweh is the God of the Jewish tetragrammaton, okay? The YHVH, the golden bull that was made at the bottom of Mount Sinai. The devil himself will be changed into an angel of light. You think he doesn't have power? People don't even know what angels do. They'll say, oh, angels are babies naked with flying wings. That's the Illuminati version of angels. When you come across an angel, you may think that you're coming across your own God. And if you don't have that discernment, and you don't ask the right questions, and if it's not an angel that serves the Most High, because we have fallen angels. I was at a show in December, What's Good Live. Shout out to DJ Waba, by the way. I have something for you coming soon. But they were talking about something on Mars. And you know, I wanted to jump up and say something, but that's not what I was there for. But you come and realize that even in space, they're taking pictures of Earth and they're changing the contrast and pretending that it's Mars, and you're seeing rats, you're seeing the household things you see on the Earth every day on Mars. Oh, there's life on Mars. People are getting excited. Oh, NASA is hiding shit. NASA is hiding everything. NASA is not in any NASHole. The Most High says, what you call the sky is what is called the heavens, and no man has been to the heavens, my friends. Watch that series Under the Dome and see all that Illuminati programming. I cannot wait to make that video because I saw something today that blew my mind. Connected to that flight. And you come to realize that, dude, we are living in a matrix of yes and no's. X and no's. X and O being time and space. That's why you play it on the tic-tac-toe. Play it on the grid of 6. Time and space on the grid of 6. 666 is the number of the beast. 66 is the abyss, and 6 is the number of man, carbon. And you see this number all over. I've become so synced that I see it in everyday numbers. We are slaves, people. We are slaves. And if you don't have the time to know the truth, if you are interested in balling the fuck out, then ball the fuck out. And ball till you drop, bro. Because you have gotten your inheritance. Enjoy it. Relish in it. But there's some people who are waiting for God's kingdom. You either look foolish to man or look foolish to God. And I'd rather look foolish to man, but God says, you know, this guy, at least he tried something. This guy held back. This guy was not ready to sell his soul for fame and fortune. This guy was going through hard times, and he chose to go through hard times because he understood what is at stake. And his soul is at stake, and my soul is at stake. And I know if my soul is equal to riches, fame and fortune, dude, I'd rather keep my soul, because something in my soul is very important. The reason why I'm talking to you right now, I don't even understand how I'm getting these words out to you, but I want to put it on record that I stood for the Most High, Ahaya, Asha, Ahaya. He says, I have only one name and none other. Respect it. It's part of the commandments. He's not called Jehovah, he's called Yahweh. How many names are those? You guys, people just want to indulge themselves, and fine. Indulge yourselves at your own cost, but do not involve people who are trying to get out there and figure out the truth. I've tried to reach out to some people, and it's like the Spirit of the Most High has kept me from reaching them. And that's okay, because I understand that I have yet to meet someone within my vicinity that feels the same way and has come across the same information that I have. I have to go over continents mentally to acquire the information that I have. At the end of the end days, people will move back and forth, to and fro, and knowledge will increase, and they will be lovers of self, my friend. How can that be any clearer than this self becomes, that people are so obsessed with themselves, putting fake boobs and ass and doing all this shit? Dude, it was predicted. And that just trips my mind out, because I'm like, oh my God, if I'm at the point whereby I'm trying to reconcile the reality of God in this fallen world. And it becomes crazy, because you can get distracted very easily, and every single day, I'm existing out of the system. I'm not feeding my straw man for shit. If you know who your straw man is, you understand what I'm saying. But it's time, people. It's time. Something is coming, something bad is coming. And I always say, if you are not ready, you are not ready at your own cost. We can never be ready, by the way, that's true. But you can only be as ready as you can. But you have to make that effort. If you don't know anything, read. People are reading novels and stuff 6, 7, 10 times. You have not even taken time to read the Bible. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're going to say you love God? That's going to be your premise.